is the Cornermen Radio Live with Barzini and Boxing Eye. Jermall Charlo and Daniel Jacobs, man. This is the fight that I want to see. My top 5 favorite fight I want to see next. I'm tired of Jermall just keep fighting trash people. I knew CENTENO was trash. I'm telling everybody he's trash. That's why I ain't even did a prediction. I ain't even do a post fight because it's ridiculous. He keeps fighting trash opponents. Sebastian Highlander and CENTENO, I knew he was trash, bro. Like, it's trash, bro. I can't believe how garbage opponents Jermall just keep getting, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. He needs to fight somebody who's just as good as him or is just as better than him. I need to see Jermall fight those kind of guys. I need Jacobs to start being delusional, thinking he's getting a Triple G and a Canelo and a Billy Joe Saunders fight. I need him to smell the coffee. And, like, if I can't get these guys, the next best option is Jermall Charlo. Come on, let's make this fight happen, man. And I don't even, no disrespect to Jacobs, to calling him delusional. I'm just saying y'all dream too big. I know y'all got dreams, but y'all not getting y'all dreams. Y'all can get millions. You got your shot with Triple G. You know what I mean? You lost. Now, fight Jermall Charlo, beat him, and then you can be thinking for the Canelos, beat Jermall, and then we can talk. You know what I mean? Jermall, same thing. Yes, you are Triple G's mandatory, bro, but let's be real. If you get that WBC belt and you ain't fighting Triple G for it, you're going to fight for a vacant title like you did for the IBF. So let's be real, bro. Nah, he didn't even fight for the vacant. He fought K9 for the IBF. Excuse me. I forgot. But the IBF, but the WBC, if he gets that, it's going to be a vacant title. Triple G is never going to fight Jermall Charlo. So this is my top 5 fight. I really want to see Jacobs and Jermall, man. It's time, man. I don't want to hear about next year. I want to hear about this year. Fucking fight already, man. But what you got on this fight?
Well, man, my take is Jermall Charlo, man, he want to keep eating this cheap food they're feeding him. I hope his knife is sharp when he got to cut into a real steak. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You get me? Like, Danny Jacobs is that real steak, you know, and them cheap-ass fights, you know, no disrespect to CENTENO, you know what I mean? I thought CENTENO was going to do better, and I did notice, like, a little bit of movement he was doing. I seen, like, okay, you know, there was something there for him. If I was his trainer, I would have said, yo, move as much as possible, because I don't think Jermall is that great at cutting off the ring yet, I noticed. Like a Billy Joe Saunders would be a nightmare for Jermall. So Danny Jacobs is a smart fighter who can do a lot in there. He'll move around, and I'm going to be, that's going to be, put it this way, if Jermall gets the Danny Jacobs fight before Danny can get any other fight, Billy Joe, I think Danny Jacobs can beat Jermall right now. Right at this moment, I got Danny winning that fight. Of course, you can't doubt that Jermall can't win it, though, because he's powerful. But boxing-wise, I don't see how he could get a points decision against Jacobs. I think Jacobs is the superior boxer. I think he will present movement when he wants to. And when Jermall tries to come in, he's going to have to respect, because Danny will stop on a dime and hit you with a jab, stop on a dime, hit you with an uppercut, stop on a dime, hit you with a right hand. Jermall's just, I don't like his, the only problem with Jermall, he's a crispy puncher, but his feet, he don't got the A+ feet. And he got like everything A+, but his feet. So you get a guy with agile feet. What's he gonna do? Pop, pop, move around and pop, bang, bang. You know, Danny's got all that plus pop. I mean, and Danny's a big ass middleweight. You know, I've always been I've always been high on Jermall Charlo. You know, I'm one of his biggest supporter fans. Like, been rooting for him. But I don't fucking. You know what I'm saying? I love boxing for fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll root for someone here and there when I feel it in my heart. But when it is what I see is what I see, man. Boxing eye, man. Like, yo, I don't see him beating Danny Jacobs. I see him not trying to call out Danny Jacobs. Instead, call out Golovkin when he knows he's not going to fight Golovkin. They don't want nothing to do. Like I told you and I've been telling you, he talks that shit. He don't want nothing to do with Danny Jacobs. Trust me. Or he might believe he can win, but his people know he can't win. His people really know he can't beat Danny. I'm telling you. I can't wait to be proven right. I hope the guys, we talked about this I don't know how long ago, bro, when me and you were arguing about if that fight will ever come to fruition. And I was like, hell no. But if it does, ain't beating Danny Jacobs, bro. Sorry. Or the Jermall Charlo lines only people. They're gonna be all right. They'll be all right after the Jacobs loss. I mean, but his team, they move Jermall so good. He's got such good team behind him. I don't see him getting in with Danny. I think Ronnie Shields knows better. But that's my take, man. That's what I got.
Man, my last take on it this year, man. The both Charlos is losing. Jermall losing to Jacobs. And
Jermell's not losing.
Jermell losing to Jerry Hurt. That's all I got.
That's not happening.